So it seems like we're going to be getting a Halo 2 and a Halo 3 remake after this Halo Combat Evolved remake we're getting. And I want to just talk about it, talk about my piece. This is all leaks and rumours, to take this with a grain of salt. But this is quite exciting as a Halo fan of majority of Halo 3, admittedly. But I played Halo 3 hours upon hours upon hours. I really loved that game. You know, I'd jump on at like 3:30, 4 o'clock, and we would just play. Me and my mates would be on it till 8, 9 p.m. We'd have like pizza parties and the old Xbox LAN parties people used to have. We used to have them sort of things, and like, I go stay at a mate's house, and we'd have both our Xboxes plugged into monitors, playing Halo 3. It was one of these generational games. It Halo 3 is a bit like Black Ops 2 for me in many ways. It's a childhood game, childhood nostalgia. So hearing they're going to be doing the remake of Halo 2 and 3, possibly, gets me kind of excited. And I have to say, I'm really looking forward to Halo Combat Evolved. I left Xbox actually last year. End of last year, I sold my Xbox because the prices were going up. I wasn't really playing it because there wasn't really anything on offer for me. I played Halo Infinite a little bit. That game was all right, but it wasn't nostalgic for me. It wasn't really doing much for me. Now, shoot me if you want to, but please don't. Um, but yeah, no, we had this sort of moment last year, where Halo was announced to be coming to the PS5, and I sat there and I thought, this is brilliant because it came just after I sold my Xbox Series X, and I thought, there's nothing better than the feeling of you've made a good decision. Now, people may be going, no, you haven't. I think I did. Halo was Xbox's prime exclusive, the thing that made people want to buy Xbox. It made the Xbox 360 really what it was, a bit like how Uncharted made the PS3 the PS3. And now they're putting it on PlayStation, PC, and Xbox. I kind of sit there and I think this is a great move for Xbox, who really want to go down the route of Game Pass and streaming games. And I'll tell you now, Xbox Game Pass, no matter what anybody says, will eventually come to PlayStation, and they won't do another generational console. This new Xbox Project Helix, I think they're calling it, that's the last Xbox that'll ever be released. Maybe the PlayStation 6 will be the last PlayStation because we've got to the point of graphics and how far can you really now push it. But I'm not getting into that in today's video. But because I think Game Pass is going to be on every console come next generation, I really do feel that Xbox have seen this and gone, well, let's just release a Halo Combat Evolved remake campaign on PS5. Let's get people sort of excited and talking about it, because the people who don't know, Halo 2 and Halo 3 were the most critically acclaimed multiplayer shooters at the time. And they're really what sort of brought people in. It's in terms of Call of Duty, because I think people know Call of Duty a bit more than Halo. Modern Warfare 2 was the game that got the big push. That was the game that sort of made multiplayer what it was, and that's what Halo 2 did for Halo. And Halo 3 adapted that. It took that and adopted it, and it did it better. And to hear they're doing remakes, all I am hoping for is they announce Halo 2 and 3 to have multiplayer. That's all I want. All I want is the multiplayer back. And I want this cross-play. Now, the reason why I think you probably will get the multiplayer is because Gears of War was released on PS5, and Gears of War has multiplayer, and that has cross-play. So that's a very, it's an exciting thing to talk about, that we could be getting a Halo 2 remake with multiplayer, and that multiplayer would be cross-play, and we could play with Xbox players and stuff. Of course, if you're on PlayStation, like myself, you are going to probably get owned on that because you haven't played it. But or you have played it like me before, but it feels different on a PlayStation controller, man. Gears of War felt so different when I played it on PS5, and I honestly think that yeah, it's kind of a interesting thing to talk about. Is Xbox games coming to PlayStation, and Halo 2 and Halo 3 remakes coming to PlayStation. That is a huge, huge thing. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Are you excited to hear that Halo 3 and Halo 2, should say them the other way around, really, shouldn't I? But they are supposedly getting remakes. Now, this is a leak, this is rumoured, so take it with a grain of salt. But I just want to hear your thoughts. Are you guys excited for this? Because I know I am. Thank you for watching the video. Please do like and subscribe, and leave me a comment on the video just telling me your thoughts, and turn on notifications. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Goodbye for now.